Hey loves, welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel depending upon how you've got here. Today we are going to talk about my favorite Colourpop items. I'm going to list off the top 5 with a couple honorable mentions, and I made sure that all of these are still available on the Colourpop website. Some are also available at Ulta. I will of course link everything down below for you guys per usual. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do beauty, plus size fashion, vlogs, food videos, stuff like that. If you're into it, you're in the right place. Let's be friends. Hit that subscribe button, maybe that little notification bell. Okay? All right, let's do this. Okay, so this is the third video like this that I have done recently. I have been going back through my favorite affordable brands and listing off my top 5 to 7 to 10, however many favorite products. I try and keep it at 5 just to have like a solid, quick, like this is what I really, really love and think you should check out. But then I also have some stuff that I want to mention because you can't fit every category in a top 5. A lot of people were upset that I didn't put a eyeshadow palette in the Revolution video, but there was a Revolution palette in my 2020 favorites. I will leave that link down below as well if I remember. If not, because I'm really bad at that, just look up Shannon Shortcakebeauty 2020 favorites and it should pop up. There are 2 of them. One is beauty, one is lifestyle. All right, so all of these things, again, are currently available. There are some classics, and there's also some newer items that I've just started using that in the last few weeks to a month, however long I've completely fallen in love with, and I feel like they're definitely worth mentioning. So yeah, I'm just going to do them in random, no particular order. All right, so this little baby is a tried and true. This is the Brow Boss. I'm a fan of pretty much all of Colourpop's brow products. This is hands down my favorite though. This is probably one of my absolute favorite brow pencils of life. I talked about one in the Revolution video from XX Revolution. If you can't get a hold of that one or you aren't sure you want to try it, the Brow Boss from Colourpop, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that I had this guy as a backup. I had no idea, and I was cleaning my bedroom yesterday and I found it and reusing it again today. I used it on my brows today. I was like, girl, it is so good. It is so good. This one and that XX Revolution one are both my like favorite ones. Probably even more than the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And they are dupes of that one, and they are both half or less than half the price. This one I have right here is in light brown. So hopefully you can see. I can't really lean forward because I got Luna in my lap, but I will zoom in. It just has a spoolie on one end. Per usual, I already lost that cap somewhere in my bed because I did my makeup in my bed today. And then it is just a, a very basic one. I don't know what is so special about it. It's a drier formula. If you like a softer formula, I would definitely check out their Precision Brow Pencil. But I feel like this one is one of the few, honey, oh my gosh. One of the few that really will let you do hair-like strokes. You like this one? You approve, Luna? Yes? And I don't know, I just re-fell in love with it today when I used it again, and I had used it. This one and the XX Revolution one, I think I forgot about this while I was filming that because I've been so in love with that. I have repurchased this one probably 4 or 5 times. Same with the XX Revolution one. I feel like brow products are the only thing that I really repurchase myself, and foundation for the most. Yeah, I love this. I love it. If you're looking for an affordable brow pencil to try, the Brow Boss from Colourpop is 10 out of 10. I'm obsessed. Oh, she wants to. Luna's obsessed too. Luna approved. Okay, so this guy is from a special set, but I actually have one from like the original packaging somewhere. I didn't want to dig it out of my Colourpop bin, and I had this sitting right here, so I'm just going to show you this brand new one. This is from the DREAMERT set, but this is the Super Shock Shadow in Frog. Great one. This is such a good, everyday, beautiful, just like champagne-y, icy. This one is really beautiful on its own. It's also beautiful top of other shadows and pigments, and it's just like this nice, just champagne layer of like goodness glitter. Look at that. It would make a beautiful highlighter. It is just so perfect. It's so perfect. I remember buying Super Shock shadows when they were like the first product they even had. It was like right after they launched, and I completely fell in love with the brand, and I've been using Colourpop ever since. They had like 35 Super Shock shadows. They're just so good. I feel like they were the first one to put something really like this out on the market. I'm sure there was stuff before it, but like really this type of shadow really blew up after that. And I feel like they still do it. They still do it the best. I have the least amount of creasing with these. They're just so beautiful. And this one is just such a perfect one because again, you can use it alone. You can use it on top of something. It's such a universal shade that you could use it like as a highlighter if you want to. You can use it on the inner corner. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And I love this limited edition packaging. I'll link the Dreamery set down below for you guys as well, because it is such a crazy good deal that if you're thinking about picking one of these up, you might as well. Get this cute little set with all of these beautiful shades, because the sets are always much more affordable than buying them individually. I'll give you a quick shot of that. Look how pretty these are. I just love Super Shock shadows so much. I feel like I go through phases of using them and then not using them, and I want to kick right now and I'm loving them again. It really just depends. I just go through phases of makeup. Does anyone else go through phases of makeup? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, this one might seem a little bit boring, but I promise you, this is worth your $5. It is worth your time. It might be $6 now. I don't know. It used to be $5. It could be $6. This is the Creme Gel Liner. You guys, this is my absolute favorite, hands down, absolute favorite black liner. It stays on my waterline. It blends beautifully. It's super pigmented. They reformulated recently. This is one of the newer packaging ones, and I swear it's even more pigmented. It's always been crazy good, but this one, the first time I used it, I put too much on because it was just so buttery and so crazy good. I don't use the other colors often. I do always have this in my bag. This guy I have repurchased a few times as well. Again, it's so rare unless it's a very staple item that I repurchase makeup, because I always have new ones. I'm always trying out new ones. I tried to try a different one. I remember I had run out of this and I just was like, Shannon, just spend the $5-6 and just get another one, because you know you're gonna love it. You can use this as a base on your upper lid. It does give you a moment to like smudge it out. It does set. Keep that in mind. So be careful with it. Don't like put it on your lid and then wait too long, because it's gonna, of course, dry down, which is what you want. But you can, like, sometimes I will smudge it all over my lid and then go in and really buff it out with a brush and then put a darker shade on top. So it works really good as a black base as well. Just so good. So good. Stays all day. Stays on my waterline longer than any other pencil I have ever used. She's a good one. She's a good one. Again, this is in SWERVE, it's just the black one, but they have many different colors. All right, so this guy is a newer item, but I feel like this is just such a perfect Colourpop item, because in the beginning they were all about bright colors. Colourpop was all about the color. Now they really have something for everybody, but this is a newer release and it is just restocked, and I wanted to talk about it because I have been using this guy nonstop. I got it for Christmas and I can't stop using it. So many people don't seem to love that there are glitters in it. I personally love the glitters. I wouldn't mind. I was hoping there was one of each color. I think that would have been really cool. There are some like metallics of the ones that don't have. I kept calling that the green glitter, but it's literally the yellow glitter. But it's like a greeny yellow, because there isn't a purple glitter and there isn't technically a green glitter. I don't know why I kept calling that a green glitter. That's definitely a yellow one. Whoops, in my last tutorial I used it. I have used this guy twice on my channel. If I remember, I'll link those down below, but you can always just go back. It's literally the last 2 tutorials, and then I have been using this on days where I'm not filming. It has gotten me completely out of my box. I feel like it's such a great palette. If you're someone who loves neutral eyes but want to play with color, this is such a great addition to the family. I got this guy on a really crazy good deal. Sometimes Colourpop does have good sales. I got it for Black Friday and it was like $22, which is crazy. I think normal price is like $40. I don't know off the top of my head. Honestly, I don't remember. But it's just so good. They're so pigmented. Just so good. If you want to see it in action again, I have those tutorials. I don't think it says that the glitters are eye safe. Use them at your own risk. I put them on my eyes all the time. I use the Glitterally Obsessed on my eyes. I'm just apparently a rebel when it comes to glitter by the eye. But this is just such a fun, perfect palette. And I feel like for anyone that wants a little bit of color or a lot of color, this is perfect. I love the pastels. You can kind of pack them on. What I will do is when like I'm blending it, I'll tap it in on these pastels. I won't set my base, and then I'll just kind of tilt my head back and kind of tap it and then blend it. I don't get any fallout that way. Very, very minimal with some of the darker shades, but the pastels I haven't noticed too much fallout, and they're actually super pigmented. They actually show up on the eye. I love this. I love this. I also will give like a little shout out if you're looking for a really great neutral palette. First of all, any of them. Any of them. I don't think I've tried a Colourpop palette that I didn't like, but the Sweet Talk palette I believe is still available. I'll pop in a picture so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm not sure where mine went, but I was obsessed with that for so long. It's probably my most used Colourpop palette of all time, and pressed powder shadows of all time. I love their individual shadows as well, but when it comes to palettes, that Sweet Talk palette is beautiful. It's nice and warm. There's some glitter in it. It's just such a great everyday palette. When I was in school for aesthetics, I swear I wore that thing all the time. I was obsessed. But if you're looking for color or you want to try something a little bit fun, but you don't want to break the bank, these are honestly some of the best colorful shadows that I personally have tried that I enjoy. Again, everyone's different, but I love it. is a winner. Okay, so we are on to number 5. We are going to have a couple honorable mentions again, like I said, but this is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. You guys, I used this in a couple of videos recently. The first time I tried it, I was like, I like it. I'm not in love with it, but I like it. And then I used it the other day. It was last week or the week before, and I used it with this primer from Shop Miss A, but I used the transparent one. It comes in nude and transparent, but I used that one in my textured areas. Girl, that combination is so perfect. If you do one layer, it really just looks like your skin. You do 2 layers, you get a much more like flawless base. I like 2 layers because I like a lot of full coverage, but if you want just like a little bit, I feel like this is going to be the perfect everyday foundation. I have worn it countless times now. I have mine in Fair 15W. The shades do go super duper light, so if you are fairer than I am, this is pretty much my fairest that I'm at, and this shade matches me pretty much perfectly. So if you're even more fair than I am, girl, they've got you covered. When Colourpop first started launching face products, I went with the lightest shades because I was used to that for so long up until recently. Now, most brands, not all brands, but most brands, I'm not even the lightest shade anymore. And Colourpop is one of those brands that has really expanded their shade range in both ends. And you're fair, girl. I know you know. I know you know. It can be rough, but this is just so beautiful. I'm not wearing it today because I didn't think about it. I didn't plan to film this video today, but I've been thinking about my favorite Colourpop products recently, and it's been the #1 requested one to do. I do have combo skin, just so you guys know if that is any sort of difference to you. It is a pump. I apply it with a sponge. I haven't tried it with a brush. I never use a brush. Again, I go through phases of the way I do things, and I've been in a sponge phase for like 2 or 3 years, and I can't stop. I've also been using this with the nude sponge from Shop Miss A. So good, so good. And this guy, this little primer, $1. I know you guys know that. I know you know that, but whatever. Okay, so I do want to do a couple honorable mentions. Like I said, I love the Glitterally Obsessed. I am a rebel when it comes to glitter, and I will put it by my eye. You don't have to put it by your eye. You can put it on your cheeks. You can put it wherever else. I like putting it on my eye. I just use a very minimal amount. I have heard some people have had like an allergic reaction to it, or their eyes don't handle it well. Everyone is different, but if you're like me and you just want all the glitter all the time, definitely check out the Glitterally Obsessed glitters. Definitely, if you're into them, check out this set if they still have it. This is the Glitter Hour Mini Glitterally Obsessed Vault. Comes with all different shades. I'll try and hold it close enough so you can see. There's pink, there's blue, there's like a peachy orange, there's yellow. There's some really fun ones in here. Love this. I feel like I'll never go through a full size. The full size, these ones are I think $8. Love them. This shade is so gorgeous. It's one of my absolute favorites. Dream About Me, I'm not sure. Okay, don't mind this eye that's watering. I choked on my own spit, and so my eye's just doing whatever it wants to do. I do want to also mention their Lippy Pencils. I am literally obsessed with them. I just recently picked up this set with all of these different nude ones. The one that I have literally been using nonstop is Beeper. If you are fair and you want to overline your lips a little bit, I feel like this is just such a perfect shade. My lips are a little bit uneven. This side is a little bit bigger than this one, so I always slightly overline this side so it looks a little bit more even and symmetrical. And then I just overline, you know, I just like, I want bigger lips, I'm not gonna lie. Love them. I do wish that they were twist up, retractable, but they are sharpen, which is not my favorite. Mine's a little bit messy. You can tell I've been using it, but Beeper is just such a good shade. I believe this one's still available. It's one of their classic shades, or you can get it in this kit, which has nudes for everybody in it. For everybody. Obsessed. This is such a crazy good deal too, but I love these. I honestly use almost exclusively Colourpop Lippy Pencils. They're so good. Alright, love, so that is everything for this favorite Colourpop items. Of course, there are more. There's so many. Colourpop really does pump out a lot of products and get rid of them, so I really wanted to give you a top 5 or top however many ever that were still available right now as this video goes up. It is January 2021, so all of these I just checked should be available, and they even just recently restocked this palette. It was out of stock, so this guy's in there. I don't know if the sets are all still available. I know DREAMERT is because I just linked it the other day for the tutorial that I used those in as well. For the tutorial I used those in, as well as this palette. The staples like the Brow Boss and the SWERVE pencil liner, like I hope they never discontinue those because they're so good. So good. I do like the brow gel too. It's not my favorite in the world, but it is a good one if you're looking for a good one. Or a cheap one. An affordable one. I think that is everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it if you could, because it does help me out so much. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do beauty, plus size fashion, vlogs, food videos, all the things. Let me know what you guys want to see next down below. I'm gonna be real, after December I've been super uninspired with videos. I'm glad you guys seem to be at least decently enjoying these favorites. Let me know if you want like a product favorite. What do you guys want to see? Let me know, especially for beauty videos. Fashion videos are much easier. I have too many ideas for fashion videos, but beauty videos, I just kind of go, I need to be inspired. I'm going to Ulta next week. I got a new vlog camera. I can't wait. We're gonna have up quality and I can't wait to just go film all the things. I don't know. I'm excited. It's gonna improve my try on quality too. Finally. All right, I'm rambling. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Also, let me know what brand you want to see next. I'm thinking probably e.l.f. Do you want BH Cosmetics? Let a girl know. Okay, bye guys. Luna is here. She's here, as always. Honey, you make it very difficult. Very difficult. I have to show them things. I gotta show them stuff. You need to get, she needs her own weave. You guys have decided she needs her own weave because she loves to get all up in my extensions. She's so sweet. You're so sweet. It is such, yes, Binks? What? What? They are so needy today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh. What? I love their interval in bit. So good. Please give it a video.